Welcome to Trinity Talks. I had an interesting week. Last Monday, I spoke to a women's group up in Fort McMurray on Zoom. Had COVID-19 not taken place, I probably would have stopped off in Calgary to visit some family and friends on the way back. Then last Tuesday, I married a couple on Zoom. They were in California, Lake Tahoe, and I was here in Montreal, and their families tuned in from Hong Kong, Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, Montreal region, England, and Germany. It was an international wedding and just so exciting to be a part of. But then Wednesday and Thursday came along, and I had hoped to catch up on some things that I really needed to get done here at home. But my schedule was rearranged as different individuals called me needing a listening ear and words of encouragement. I spent Friday shopping for groceries, running errands, and cooking. And then Saturday was spent cleaning our home, doing laundry, and preparing for Sunday. Ever get tired of the mundane, the ordinary, the routine things that you have to do? Do you ever wonder if God is in the daily routine of life? I smiled when I read these words the other day that Oswald Chambers penned many years ago. The greatest hindrance in our spiritual life is that we will only look for big things to do. Yet Jesus took a towel and began to wash the disciples' feet. He goes on to say, don't always expect God to give you his thrilling moments, but learn to live in those common times of the drudgery of life by the power of God. Some good advice there. We need to realize that our obedience to God in even the smallest of details is of importance to him. God knows all about the ordinary, the mundane, and he has allowed it in our lives. I think about Jesus' life here on earth. Before he began his ministry at the age of 30, he was busy taking care of his mom and siblings by doing carpentry work because they had lost their dad. And when ministry began, he still had to stop and eat. He got tired and needed to sleep. He needed to make sure his clothes were clean. He even washed his disciples' feet. The mundane, the ordinary, the routine, it's all part of life. God asks us to be faithful even in the mundane. That could be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for our little ones. It could be getting up at 6 a.m. every day to get to the job on time. It can be cleaning or cooking for company. So my friends, make the most of the mundane in your life, because God has planned those situations just as he has planned for those exciting moments. And remember the words of the Apostle Paul found in 1 Thessalonians 4:11 and 12. Make it your ambition to lead a quiet life, to mind your own business, and to work with your hands, just as we told you, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders. Matt B. Redman, in his book, The God of the Mundane, says, living quietly is a life so happy with the attention of God that the attention of the world is not needed and rarely enjoyed. So take heart today. He is the God of the mundane, just as he is the God of those thrilling moments. God bless. Have a great day.